So I was feeling bored one day, scrolling on YouTube, and all of a sudden I saw an advertisement for a Minecraft server called the Showdown SMP. I checked it out and decided to join. I had no idea what I was getting into. Now, a quick disclaimer here, my recording files for the first bit of the server got corrupted, so the right side of the screen is black for the first few clips. The server had a lives plugin, giving you anywhere from 2 to 6 lives once you joined the server, meaning once you joined, you only had a certain amount of times you could die before you were dead for good. I started by spawning in the server and hoped I would get a good amount of lives. Let's go. I ended up getting the second best amount of lives I could get. While I was punching trees, a player named Pineapple invited me to teleport to him. Now this was either a trap or a good opportunity to gain a teammate at the beginning of the server. I took the risk and he ended up taking me to a village, where I gathered the rest of my materials, crafted a pickaxe, made a furnace, and smelted myself some charcoal for torches and to go mining with. Don't judge me, this is how I go mining. I went strip mining. And my pickaxe broke. Well, time to go all the way back up. I crafted more tools and made sure I wouldn't end up breaking my pickaxe again, as well as making a sword, just in case I needed to defend myself. I also made an axe and some other tools. That way I would be fully prepared for any event that might happen in the future. After a bit of mining, I found copper, iron, and coal. I headed back up, smelted the ores, and made a whole lot more furnaces to speed up the smelting process. I crafted my first iron pickaxe. Now Pineapple had traded with some villagers and decided to give me some armor. I knew having an ally would be useful. After talking with Pineapple for a bit, we decided it was for the best to leave the village, because the village was so close to spawn, anyone could find us. We packed up our important things into chest boats and set sail to find a further away place that would be safe from other players. Around this time, another member joined our team, Scotty Bob, but he was never seen because he hadn't joined the server yet. After a lot of sailing, we found a tavern, which we set up our base in. We just unpacked our stuff when we realized there was only one villager. Back to traveling. We traveled through a snowy biome for a long while. We eventually found a village in the snow. I went back to tame some dogs I saw on the way, though. My friend Pineapple teleported me and the dogs to the village, although only one of my 2 dogs teleported with me for some reason. We settled down into the village and made a base before deciding to build a nether portal. We went into the portal and found ourselves in a crimson forest. We got soul sand for a bubble elevator, and then I went back to the base to build a room. After a lot of mining, and I mean a lot of mining, I can finally present to you the finished base. Drum roll, please. Alright, I know it's not that much, but it took me a while and I'm proud of it. I traded with some piglins to get ender pearls. And then I mined some trees to trade with villagers for good gear. Now this is about the time chaos occurred. I had been talking with another member of the SMP, Dux, and Dux had previously killed the owner of the SMP, Ma, and Ma just asked Dux to go to his base. Thinking this was obviously a trap, Dux came prepared to kill Ma. After Dux killed Ma, Ma lost his life and proceeded to use admin to go into creative mode and teleport me and Dux to spawn, and then summon a boss. Me and Dux actually did a good job getting rid of the bosses. Killing them one at a time seemed to work quite well. Our strategy was surprisingly working really well, all the way up until... Maw started summoning bosses out of control, and we had no choice but to run. But then suddenly, while we were running away, Maw had a change of heart. He gave us max lives, and then even made us operators. We went into creative, and knowing that the server wasn't going to last much longer, we flew up and took one last look at what was left of Showdown SMP before leaving it for good.